so let's very briefly, this will be a quick one, look at our selling and admin budget. This little section here. In this example, we just have fixed ones. You could have variable and fixed, but we're just going to keep it simple for this example. And then we're given the information up here that our fixed expenses are $60,000 a month. And then we're also given what our depreciation is per month. So $60,000 is our regular fixed and $5,000 will be our depreciation. So we're going to put our total fixed here all the way across. And then we need to remember that we're preparing this budget to also be able to include it on the cash budget. So we need to not only think about, okay, what's going to go on our income statement, which will be our fixed expenses in total, but also what's going to go on our cash statement. So that's why we're going to need to subtract depreciation out of this figure. So the $60,000 are our total fixed expenses, and we need to subtract depreciation out because depreciation is not a cash item. If you recall from your financial accounting class, depreciation is an entry that we just do on our books to reduce the carrying balance of any of our fixed assets. So it's just an entry to credit accumulated depreciation and debit an expense account. So while it does hit the income statement, it's not a cash item. We're not actually paying out cash. So we're going to want to reduce our selling and admin budget by that amount to get what our actual cash disbursements are. So we're going to put $5,000 in all the way across, and it will subtract it. So total fixed expenses less depreciation, that's going to be our cash disbursement amount. So you can just copy and paste that all the way across. So what we want to keep in mind is this is our total expenses. This is the total amount that appears on our income statement. But because we're also wanting to forecast what our cash budget will be, we would need to subtract any non-cash items out of the $60,000. So depreciation is the most common non-cash item, but there could possibly be other entries that are done in there as well, prepaids, accruals, something like that. And you'll want to adjust your total fixed expenses by any non-cash items so that what you wind up on this line is the amount that's actually going to go in your cash budget. So next we'll go on to our final video, which will go over putting it all together and constructing the complete cash budget.